Cats take on Utah Valley University. Madison, how are we feeling about this?
I think it should be another great game. Both of these teams have looked really, really good all weekend. Arizona looking dominant in their quarterfinal. Utah Valley won on a last-minute try against Arizona State. So they played one Arizona team. Now they've got the other, and we'll see how they go here. But it should be a really, really good game. Utah Valley looking really physical and strong all weekend. Also very talented and skilled. Arizona as well, playing very, very well. And they've made two changes from the quarter lineup. They rested two of their starting players in the quarterfinal. It didn't backfire on them, and now they should be fresh for this semifinal.
Some nice high kick there by the Matt Rogers, and contested at the line of touch there, but UVU come up with the ball. Getting the ball out to Devin Rasmussen, and he goes in, and it's taken by Ryan Hudson, the workman of the Arizona Wildcat squad. Out to the hands of two Rogers, and coming up quickly. Oh, and a chip and run. That's Matt Rogers going ahead and reclaiming his own kick and going again off the foot. Can he do it for a second time? He cannot, but is this a try?
Matt Rogers recovering the first chip and then going for another one. He was bundled out of getting his own kick the second time, but the referee just conferring with his touch judge over whether one of the Arizona players was able to ground the ball.
And when they come back for an Arizona knock-on, it's going to be UVU ball just outside their try line. Some pretty expansive play early on from the Wildcats, as we've come to see and love about this squad throughout this West Coast tournament. Not afraid to put the ball on the foot and chase it down.
Yeah, recognizing where the space was. Matt Rogers did a really good job. He was one of the two players rested for that quarterfinal, but showing that he's got the talent, he's got some ability, and really exploding onto that ball. The second chip was quite audacious, and it really almost worked out for them. Just couldn't quite ground the ball. And now Utah Valley are going to have to go from deep in their own zone.
UVU with the put-in. Ball comes back. Nice little dummy. And offload into the tackle and in the hands of number 13, Kinatone Fulatau. He's been absolutely sensational this entire West Coast tournament by getting tackled and holding on to the ball. UVU lucky not to get dinged there for maybe a little extracurricular play, but Matt Rogers there with the switchback to the captain, John Rogers. Right there to number 2, Ben Joseph, and he gets the ball out to Garrett Walker. Walker keeps the ball in play.
Through the gate, please.
Joseph to Rogers. A hard, fast, upcoming UVU team. Rogers does well
12 black. Thank you.
to stay on his feet. And here we go. Wildcats on the hunt. Matt Rogers stepping, and the sweeper falls down, and Matt Rogers finds some space. And the pressure is going to turn into reward here as the Wildcats dot down for the first try of this match, bringing it 5-0 with 3 minutes gone. And he will kick his own conversion. Great stuff for the Wildcats, Madison.
Arizona looking really good, expansive, stretching the field, and Utah Valley are chasing them. Utah Valley rely on kind of creating defensive pressure in those breakdowns, and that allows them to put line speed. If you take away one of those things, it makes it hard for them to do what they want to do. Arizona doing a good job of getting it away from those breakdowns quickly, preventing UVU from slowing the ball down, which is allowing them to run at the Utah Valley outsides when perhaps the players have been sucked in already.
Arizona doing a good job of keeping possession for all of that 4 minutes in the first half. And here's Matt Rogers, try-scorer, converter, and kickoff connoisseur. And up to get that ball is Ryan Hudson. He taps it back to the captain. Nice run in by Joseph. Ball's back for Rogers. Play on, says the referee. And Fulatau gets the ball back for his teammates, and here comes UVU. Nice fend from the outside, looking for an offload. UVU looking dangerous here on the end. They get it out to the wing. Stepping inside the captain. That's Ryan Lever. Gets it back to Rasmussen. Good push over here. UVU. Nice dummy pass. Goes straight in. Right, and the offload goes into the hands of a Wildcat player, and Arizona gets the ball back. Looking to get the ball around the corner. Can't find the hands of a rounding Ryan Hudson. And there will be a knock-on and a scrum down for UVU inside Wildcat territory with 2 minutes left to play.
So it's looking like the ref's actually calling the first offense. He was still playing advantage for Arizona, and so it's going to be an Arizona scrum just inside their own 10-meter line there. So Arizona looking to break out. They've had a few really good moments. They're doing a good job of reacting to the UVU offloads, which that offload game off good, strong initial contact is what gets UVU on the front foot.
Big scrum, good push. And here comes Kyle Rogers. Good pass out to his brother. Nice offload inside to Hudson, and Hudson getting shoved into touch.
Ryan Hudson is a big man, so took a couple of those strong Utah Valley guys to push him into touch there.
A minute left in this first half of the Cup semifinal. The winner will play in the final against Central Washington. Ball over the top and taken by the Wildcats. Goes out to Rogers. Rogers finds the hands of Joseph out to the corner. Counter coming in, and nice pickup going down the blind side. The Wildcats are running free, and they'll score again in the corner with 30 seconds left to play in this first half. Well done, Wildcats.
Yeah, recognizing the space was on there on the blind side. UVU flooding around, didn't get the defender to wrap around and watch that blind side. Great recognition from Arizona, and he's had too much pace, and it was Falatau chasing him, so that's a fast guy chasing him, but too much pace by Arizona, and he's in the corner. He looked like he could have rounded and brought the conversion in a bit closer. We'll see if it costs him here, if Rogers can make the conversion anyway. That's something that could impact later in the game. We'll have to watch and see.
Ball is up, and that's no good. The scoreline will be 12-0 as we head into the half. Just want a quick second to thank our sponsors, Canterbury, partnering with West Coast Sevens here, and a great partner they are. When we come back, the second half of the Cup semifinal, Arizona up 12-0 over Utah Valley. We'll be back in a sec. Welcome back to the West Coast Sevens. UVU kicking off to Arizona, who leads them 12 points to 0. Well taken by Matt Rogers in the back of the field here, just inside their 22. Hudson passes out. Walker gives the ball back inside. Nice switch move. The Wildcats, a lot of players on their feet. The Rogers brothers on the corner. Matt Rogers looking for an in-out move, steps inside the tackle, gets the offload in to Kyle Rogers, and he goes straight into the sweeper and Falatau. Penalty. Diving over.
UVU might feel like Arizona got away with a bit of obstruction on that last play, but Arizona are attacking, and they've got space and options here if they can just find the right man.
Oh. Unable to bring it in. Heisterkamp looking for that offload. Gets away from him a little bit. And we'll have a scrum down just outside of UVU 22.
Still a lot of time left in this game, and Arizona have been on top in this first half and the beginning stages of the second half. But Utah Valley will know they've got people who can score very, very quickly. So they know there's plenty of time left, and they've got to stay composed and just keep doing what they've been doing for this tournament.
And here we go. UVU at their 22, looking to get some points going on the board here. Still looking at the goose egg. The switch doesn't go to hand, and a little chip through by Walker. Looks like it goes into touch.
This will be a Utah Valley University line out on their own 5-meter line, so they'll need to make sure they secure this.
And here we go. Utah Valley win the line out. Referee conferring with his touch judge here, figuring out what the call is. And we'll have a scrum down to the Arizona Wildcats. About 5 meters away from the UVU try line. As time keeps ticking away off the clock for UVU, Wildcats enjoying the slow down of pace here, up 12-0.
Arizona will be making sure they want to get a strong, stable scrum here, because if they can punch this in, they'll be in a commanding position going into just under 4 minutes left in this game.
Won by the Wildcats. Straight out the back, and Hudson goes weak side and scores again for the Wildcats. Halfway gone in the second half, and they extend their lead 17-0. Hudsman, the workman for this squad, gets a nice little try and a feather in his cap in the semifinal match.
Hudson, who did a lot of great work yesterday, scoring some good tries, had a rest in that quarterfinal, but now he's come here to play in this semifinal. And Arizona looking really good right now. Matt Rogers with the conversion from the left touch line here. We'll see if he can make it.
The conversion is no good from Matt Rogers. We will stay at 17-0. And Matty, if you're UVU, what are you talking to your team right now? What do you got to do?
I mean, you just got to focus on scoring one try at a time. You can't try and score 17 points all in one go. So it's just about getting this kickoff and trying to score one try, because that's all you can really focus on.
Low line drive to the 22 from the Wildcats. Shipping it out wide. And here we go, UVU. They need something to happen quickly, and this can happen here now. That's a great run by Makavaha. He's still on his feet. And look at that offload. Almost reaches his teammate out the back, but picked off by another Rogers, number 9, John Rogers. Gets the turnover. And here's the try score. Hudson taking it to the corner, taking it straight up into the winger. Putting the ball down.
It's a
Falatau.
great coach there by Falatau, getting low, getting a strong, stable position, and now Utah Valley have another chance.
Nice offload out of the tackle. That's Robinson looking to go straight through the middle. Support's there. Rasmussen looks like trying to dip in through the middle. Got space on the outside of the C to use it, and that's going out, and that's got to be a UVU try. Number 10 getting over the line, Zach Barker, gets a much-needed score with a minute and a half left in this Cup semifinal. UVU needs to take this kick quickly and get back to the line.
So yeah, there'll probably be about a minute left by the time we take this kickoff, which means that Utah Valley will have about 40 seconds to score a try off that kickoff. They will be kicking off, so they'll want to make sure it's a contestable one because they can't afford to kick long, have Arizona slow the game down, hold on to possession, and close the game out.
Falatau gets a kick up, and this is not going to go, Ken. That is not what you want at Arizona. Not understanding why they want to go quickly here. Less than a minute left to play, and the cool-headed captain, Kyle Rogers, decides to slow things down a bit, as they should.
And Falatau will be disappointed with that. His kickoffs all weekend have been really, really good. And then just when you need your best one, probably, it lets him down, doesn't go 10. And Arizona should be able to see this one out now. If they can just go a few more seconds holding onto the ball, UVU will not be able to score 2 tries before time expires.
Nice little run by Heisterkamp into the middle. 20 seconds left to play, looking to close out this match. Nice pass to the outside. That's Walker. And a knock-on. We'll have a UVU scrum.
So we will have a UVU scrum, but with that, there will not be enough time for UVU to score twice. So Arizona are going to go on and win this game, and they will be facing Central Washington University in the Cup final later on.
Last scrum of the match. We'll have it set again. Ball in and taken by UVU. Ball spins out to Falatau. He does a big skip pass all the way out to the wing, and he's got space to burn with just John Rogers to beat. Rogers, a bit of a speed bump there, but support coming in from the captain, Kyle Rogers. Falatau still looking to play here on his feet.
Play on.
Nice poach to end the game. That's Ben Joseph picking the ball, kicking in the touch. And the Arizona Wildcats will go on to the Cup Finals in this West Coast Sevens to play Central Washington University. Got another matchup coming here. Madison, what do we got in front of us?
So up next will be our Shield Final, where we're seeing the UC Santa Barbara playing against Western Washington.